DIY TCP. This is Harriet Herfer, and this is my VR for the Peachy 13 Raw GAW giveaway. Transparency, I guess, to start off. This is my first YouTube video. I'm sure because of the high quality you're shocked, right, from my cell phone. But anyway, it's also the fact that I am a semi-newbie, so you know, I don't know. It's not gonna be a pretty video. Let's just put it that way. So bear with me. Start off with Cult Blood Red Moon. So yummy. And my Morgan Bones poker, because it's awesome. I love this pipe. So since I am a newbie and fairly, and just to get started, my husband and I went to a place that was having a pipe club. We didn't know they were having a pipe club, but we walked in and there it was. So we sat down, and I was kind of drawn to it because of the smell. Kind of reminded me of when my dad was smoking a pipe when I was a young child. So I already went out. See, I'm a newbie. What did I say? I wasn't joking. So anyway, my dad would go in the basement. He had that was like his domain. He had a bowling machine, a bar, a pool table, and everything. And he would go down there and smoke his pipe when I was younger. And I really liked the aroma of the burning tobacco. He smoked aromatics, which is probably why I like the Cult Blood Red Moon. It has cherry in it. It has a lot of cherry in it. Let's not kid ourselves. And it probably reminds me of my dad. But he would let me open up the pouches and smell the tobacco, and I enjoyed spending the time with my dad. So I was a daddy's girl anyway. So you know, so that's what actually got me interested in starting smoking a pipe. My mom gave me my dad's his old pipes, and I restored them, and I have been smoking them. So that's really special to me. So anyway, I got that out of the way, since I'd at least tell you a little bit about myself. So one of the places that I do like to purchase my pipes, obviously, is Chris Morgan. I don't own one of his finished pipes, but I really do like the bones. I like the I don't know, I just like it. The bird's eyes on it, and I like the texture of it. I mean, it's just really cool. I like the way it feels in my hand, and I like the fact that it's just starting to darken. So, and then Adirondack Pipes is the place that I sent for this custom stem. Michael Ruiz, you are marvelous. You really are. He tapered it for me. He did it exactly like I asked him to. He's fantastic. His prices are great, and he's a really great guy. So these two guys, I mean, you know, that's a hell of a 1-2 punch right there. I really like this pipe a lot. I do have another Morgan Bones. I have the shorty. No, the Stubby Ants. I knew that one right. The Stubby Ants, which I also really like. So I bought one of these directly from Chris Morgan, and then I bought one of them from the Stubby Ants because they were out of them from Morgan's site. But I bought the other one from tobaccopipes.com, which is my favorite online seller, because they seem to have really good prices, and they don't charge shipping. You can purchase 1 tin of tobacco or 50 tins, and you don't have to pay for shipping. And their service is really great. I had an issue with one of the tins that I purchased. Had a slit across the entire bottom, and half the tobacco was dried out, and they sent me another tin. So they you know, they stand by what they send to you, and I like that. And I figure the more money I save on shipping, the more tobacco I can buy, right? Sounds reasonable. So that's probably my favorite place to buy. Although I also have bought a few estate pipes on eBay that worked out really well. I'm just really careful on eBay when I pay attention to seller feedback. And then the place that we go, brick and mortar, I would say would be the Wharf, which is in Beaver Creek, Ohio. They've been there, I don't know how long they've been there, to be totally honest, but I'd say over 20 years at least. The owner still, he's an elderly man, and he goes in there all the time. At least always 3 other people there, you know, willing to give you one-on-one customer service, which sometimes is hard to find. They really do seem to enjoy being there, which I think sometimes you go in a place and you can just tell they're there for a paycheck. These guys seem to really enjoy, you know, selling you the products that they're selling, and I like that. And they're really personable and really nice. Now the place has a really fine selection of cigars. I mean, they really do have a lot of cigars there. They have a lot of lighters, and they do offer some cigarette products there as well. They, in regards to pipes and such, they have, and I haven't been around a lot. You know, I've only been really even looking into this kind of thing for about 6 months. But so yeah, they have the largest selection of pipes that I've seen. And they have Savinelli, they have Meerschaum, they have corn cobs, Missouri Meerschaum corn cob pipes, and they have a nice selection of Peterson as well. And I think I did see some, yeah, they have some Ben Wade there too that I noticed the other day. Seems like every time I go there, I see something different, you know. And they also have a pretty nice little selection of estate pipes that they have professionally cleaned and sell there as well. So they have a lot of bulk pipe tobacco as well. I would say, see on that front shelf, it has, I think, 4 tiers, I believe. Yeah, because I can't reach the top one very well. I'm afraid I'm going to drop a jar when I go to smell one of the tobaccos in it. I'd say there's probably at least 25 to 30 jars there. And then around the corner is another shelf would have, I would say they have at least 12 to 15 jars on that shelf. And then along the pipe displays, they have other tobacco there. They sell corks for the ashtrays and softy bits, tampers, I mean, just all kinds of stuff there. And they also have some tin tobacco. They have the biggest selection of tin tobacco that I've seen around as well. So that's the Wharf in Beaver Creek, Ohio. And then, oh, I should mention that they also have 2 separate lounges. They have one lounge in the open area in the main retail area, where they have 2 large tables that are pushed together, and they have seating around it, where is where most of the pipe smokers do sit when they go in. And then they have just remodeled and invested quite a bit of money, I would say, in their closed lounge, which you spend $10 in the store, and then you can go in there. You can also have a membership. I guess they're going to do that in the near future, and go in there, and it's a very nice seating. They have a TV in there, and some really nice new tables, and it's just really nice. And they also have you can rent. Can't think of the name. I'm trying to think of it. You can rent, you know, little humidor cubbies, so you don't have to travel back and forth with your sticks, and keep them humidified while you're traveling, which is kind of nice. So anyway, the other place that we go to would be the Stogie Smoke Stop, and that's in Huber Heights. They have a smaller humidor. It is a smaller store. It is owned by an ex-police officer. He and his wife run the place, and they're really nice. They have some, you know, a nice little selection of cigars. They have about 10 bulk tobaccos that they sell, which they have a couple that I really like, so I'm cool with that. They don't have a huge selection. They have a very small selection of tins though, and just a few pipes. But they are re-upping their pipe club. Oh, also, the Wharf does have a pipe club, although we don't talk about pipe club. Anyway, so they have not the Wharf. The Stogie Smoke Stop also has 2 separate lounge areas. One that has the couches and everything, and the other where people play dominoes, and it's just, you know, tables and such in the other area. So it's a nice little place. And the other place that we go to purchase sticks and some bulk tobacco would be in Kettering, Ohio, which is called The Market. Now they specialize mostly in beers, some odd, you know, different types of beers. And also Greek food, which is kind of odd. You can take home and fix for yourself. The owner's Greek, so I guess it's not so odd after all. So they have a smaller humidor, but it's not real small. So they have a nice little selection in there. And the thing about them is that because their main focus is alcohol, they really can offer super low prices on their cigars. So that's really nice. And also on their bulk pipe tobacco. I mean, I can't even get it online with free shipping as cheap as they will sell it to me per ounce there. So that's really nice. So yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, I've gone to a couple other places, but nobody that really has anything. Although, you know, I will mention this. Jungle Gems, and I think it's Fairfield. In Fairfield, surprisingly enough, has a fairly decent humidor, and they also have lighters and the corks and the softy bits and tin tobacco. And I tell you, they have pipes that like they have the Suge pipes, Drew Estate pipes, that they're selling so cheap, so much cheaper than you can get them anywhere else. I just couldn't believe it. And their Drew Estate tin tobacco was $8 a tin. I mean, I was shocked by that because some of it, you know, it's discontinued, and you can't get it anymore really at most places. And I've looked at it on eBay and saw it selling for $25 and $35 a tin. I thought people need to get to Jungle Gems and buy that. So anyway, I also wanted to, oh, yes, I am drinking Beanie's coffee. And the reason I bring this up is because Anna was talking about Beanie's coffee on one of their videos. And oh my gosh, I ordered some, and it is freaking delicious. My God, you were right, Anna. It is awesome. So thank you for that recommendation. It took me about 7 days to get it when I ordered it because I live in the States, and it was really worth the wait. So thank you. I also wanted to thank the Peachies for offering this giveaway, because it got me off my duff, so I would make my first video, because I've been thinking about doing it. And you know, it's almost time for the drawing, so I really had to move and do it. And so I also appreciate the fact that you guys have all those videos up that you have. It really helped me out when I first started smoking the pipe, and smoking a pipe, and it really did. It helped me. And I think also with all the regulations that are being talked about right now, and how things are looking not so bright for the tobacco industry right now, I think it's important that everybody kind of stick together. And I like the community here on YouTube. It's really great. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. So thanks again, and I wish everybody good luck, and keep an eye open for my channel, because I am going to start one. Can't make any promises on how great it'll be, but it'll be there. So thanks a lot, and I will talk at you later.